Hi friends, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing the finale of my Project 2020 Use It Up. I was thinking I was going to do another update and then film a finale, but then I realized we're like nearly almost done with December, so I may as well just go ahead and call it. I'm just going to give you a final update in this video on where I was compared to the last update. I'm going to wait until I do all of my finales to talk about numbers for the year in regards to makeup that I finished off in my Project Pan, and then also all of the monetary and like number items that I finished off in my Use It Up for the year. So let's go ahead and talk about the items that I have finished. So item number one that got finished off was my Beach Nights Summer Marshmallow Shower Gel from Bath & Body Works. I was pretty high up when I had this at the last update. I didn't necessarily think I was going to finish it, but I just enjoyed it so much, and I felt like I was really seeing like big progress with it. And I'm also not gonna lie, I feel like Ben probably dipped into this a couple of times, so happy that it's finished off. I believe I have one more and Ben might have two more of this one, so we definitely are stacked with the Beach Nights, but it checked off that vanilla craving that I was having, so I'm really happy that I used it. I also finished off the exfoliant that I have, which was Strawberry Pound Cake. It was the Whipped Confetti Body Scrub. This was actually pleasantly surprising. I felt like the scent of this was really nice. Like, it wasn't too artificial strawberry scent. It really had a nice cake note to it that really came through in the shower. I will say the scrub at times is a little bit hard to like get going at first. I had to really like break it down to get it to work into my skin, but it was decent. I don't have a line on this from where I was last time because in classic fashion of these scrubs, I whipped through this in about 5 uses. It's 6.2 ounces. That's not surprising to me. I am very heavy-handed when it comes to exfoliant and like lotion, like any kinds of textural products. I get really into it. So I whipped through this really fast. I do feel like their scrubs are not the top notch for me anymore, especially for the price point. They're really hard to find in stores during some annual sale and like for a deep discount. And that's the only way that I'll be able to buy these because they currently are at the $16.50 price tag. And we're talking like if I only get 5 or 6 uses, that's pretty expensive as a price per use ounce. So what I'm trying to get at is like, I don't know how I'm gonna keep having tons of Bath & Body Works scrubs in my collection, but this one was pretty good. Final Bath & Body Works item that I finished is the body cream that I had. It was the Aromatherapy Passion Body Cream. Much like the exfoliants, I cut open these creams to basically scoop into a Tupperware container to get the last like dredges out of here. I feel like the packaging is kind of a pain. I wish that they kind of would just put them into tubs. I know that not everybody likes tubs, but for me, scooping in to get lotion's a little bit easier than trying to manipulate the packaging. This was basically brand new when I brought it in. I will say I stayed pretty diligent to switching off and on between this and the body lotion that I have, but inevitably I whip through creams really quickly, so not at all surprised that this is gone. I really like the scent of it, but I am very much sticking to the fact that I think that it is rain-kissed leaves, so I no longer feel like it is as magical as it once was, but I am glad that I have it as a shower gel and a body lotion, and I think come this spring, I'm gonna really enjoy having this scent. Another item that I finished off, it doesn't look finished, is my Physicians Formula Argan Wear Argan Oil. So this is what I am mixing body lotion with, and I had poured other like oils into this after finishing it off, so that's why you have product in here. But I had it here when I brought in the lotion to mix it with, and this stuff I fly through really fast. I'm very happy I fly through it so quickly because I'm trying to deplete all of the perfume oils that I have like in like a mass surplus that I just don't use as perfume oils. The one thing I'll say that I really appreciate about the argan oil is that it's not really scented, so mixing it with a lotion preserves the scent of the lotion, whereas right now I'm mixing the lotion with perfume, so they don't always necessarily come out with the greatest scent, but I just don't care because I want to get those lotions used up and I want to get those perfume oils used up. So happy that I have been able to use this and I'm repurposing it to dispense out more oil. Fifth item that I have finished off is the Amore Pacific Treatment Enzyme Peel. I don't know if this is like an exfoliant or a face wash or what exactly it is, but it basically was a powder that I mixed with water and I would scrub my face with it, but it would very quickly disintegrate, and it claims that it has this sort of peeling effect. I liked this, but I don't think it's worth the price tag. I've actually purchased the Good Molecules pineapple extract or pineapple something or other exfoliant that they have. I feel like it looks on surface to be very similar to this, and it's a fraction of the price. So I'm looking forward to trying that out and seeing if I do like it as compared to other types of exfoliants. Prior to thinking about purchasing and then purchasing the Good Molecules one, I wanted to get the Tarte scrub that I had loved for years that comes in a stick form. But when push came to shove, I really liked the experience of this. So I'm curious to see what a full-size similar type product will do for my skin using it as an exfoliant. I just don't think the high price tag is necessary for this product, but it was still nice. Final items that I have are my single-use masks. So I have the Detoxifying Clay Facial Mask. Ben and I actually both use this in the same night. It's lemon and mint. I do know that lemon isn't the best for your skin, as is most citrus, so we were able to get used to it, but I just don't love these single-use like cream products because I feel like they're better off for a pot because you inevitably have way more product than you use. Like Ben and I used this and we still had extra clay at the end. I also used up both of the K-Bella masks that I had. I had this one that was like a softening and replenishing, like multi-use mask, and then I also had this one which had different things to put on your face. I don't like these. I just feel like they're not very pleasant smelling, and I don't feel like they really did anything for my skin, so not ones that I repurchase. Same with this Yes To. I don't think I bought this. This had to have come from like somewhere else. It's a step 1 and step 2 like nose pore thing. I have never found those pore strips effective in the slightest, and this was no different. It was interesting that they had like this wand step 1 thing, but it didn't make the outcome any different. I just don't feel like they work for my skin. Other mask that I used up was the Yes To Tomatoes Clear Skin Detoxifying Charcoal DIY Powder to Clay Mask. No, survey says no on this one. This is probably even more like annoying than getting those clay masks in a single-use pack because this one you had to mix. Granted, they gave you like a little pop-up tray and like a little stirrer, and it was very well laid out, but I still had to do all of the mixing. So what's the point? That's not really DIYing it. You gave me all the stuff, you just didn't put it together for me. So I don't know. I like this mask. I don't like it as a powder. I feel like if Yes To ever came out with like a tube or a pot of this type of mask, I probably would get it in like the already mixed version. That might exist. I don't know much about this line these days, but as a single sheet use mask, no. 2 more. I have the Glacial Clay Spa mask. Love this. I don't think I have any more of this, but this is one of the ones that I used to use religiously, and I really do like it. It's a nice experience. It really feels like you're applying like cooling clay to your face, and it adheres really well with the mask. Very much enjoy this one, would definitely recommend. And then lastly, I have the Purifying I'm Real Cactus Mask Sheet. This one was fine, nothing super noticeable. I, as you can see, didn't really use many of my moisturizing masks. I just haven't gotten to that sweet spot in the winter time where my skin is needing a bit more moisture beyond just regular moisturizing products, like my moisturizer at night and in the morning. So I was happy to use this, but nothing that I would need to go out and rebuy. Okay, let's go and talk about the items that I still have at the end of this particular year. So last month I had pulled in these Smash Bath Bomb Crumbles from Fortune Cookie Soap as a way to try to get myself to keep taking baths, and sadly I didn't take any baths. I just have been in a place where I'm super busy. I mean, basically as a teacher from I'd say November all the way to winter break is a really busy time of year. You have like parent-teacher conferences, you have end of the term stuff coming, you have like holiday stuff coming, and oh, by the way, we're in a pandemic. So it's even crazier right now. So the fact that I'm at least getting to the gym is enough. Like that's enough of a hurdle for me to get to. And I'm really happy that I'm still going to the gym, that when I come home, it's like all business. I need to eat dinner, shower, and then go back and do more work so that I can survive the next day. So haven't really had time for baths, which is super sad, but hopefully during winter break, I'll be able to take a couple of baths and sort of get back into that self-care routine that I was enjoying in the fall. The other unused sheet masks that I have are all moisturizing ones. At this point, I basically have depleted, I think minus like 2 or 3 treatment sheet masks. So really, I don't have many masks in general. I'm really hoping that once we get into January, I'll start to kick it back up again with needing moisturizing masks. So I feel like these will get used up then. So I have the Leaders Illuminating Treatment Mask. I have another illuminating one from Tony Moly. I've got the Facetory Whoa That H2O 2-Step Mask. I've got the So AE Snail Brightening and Moisture Mask. And lastly, I have the Garnier Skin Active Moisture Balm Sheet Mask. Last 3 items I have are ones that I made progress on but didn't finish. The first of which is a lotion. So this is from the Sweethearts line, Berry Flirt from Bath & Body Works. This is a lotion that I've been trying to work on since the last update, which is at this point, and now I'm down to here. I'm feeling pretty good about it. This is the last lotion that is packaged like this, which is awesome because it's some of the oldest lotions that I have in my collection, but I am really anxious to get this finished off because I have a Winter Candy Apple body lotion. I feel like it was that year that I got that was the last year I purchased like any lotions when I realized lotions in the winter don't really agree with me, but I've been waiting like year after year to pull that out to use it in the winter. And last year when I finally was thinking about using it, it was like becoming spring. So now I don't want another winter to pass because I'm not gonna want to use Winter Candy Apple in the summer. So I'm hoping this will get finished off in like the next week, week and a half, so that I can then pull out like a very nice seasonally appropriate Winter Candy Apple lotion to finish off. The next item that I have that has like a little bit of progress is my Oscar Blondie Daily Silk Serum. You can see here the 2 like tiny bottom black lines. The reason the progress on this has slowed is because I have opted to, instead of using this to help as a heat protectant, I've been using a heat protectant sample that I got from a Sephora order. I have to admit, probably not going to be surprising, that that is actually helping keep my hair much sleeker, less flyaways, less frizz compared to this. I'm not surprised that that's happening. It makes sense. I do really want to finish this off, but I just haven't been turning to it lately. I'm sure I'll probably finish it off and then probably purchase a heat protectant because I do find that that is actually helping me address my hair issues, but I am happy that I've made some progress on this. And the last item that is still here after working on it for a couple of months is my Rose Jam Shower Gel from Lush. I am not at all sad that this is still hanging around. It's a lovely, lovely scent, and I really like it in the winter. I am at this point here. This is a very large bottle of shower gel, so I'm sure it will take me a while to work through it. But once it's finished off, I will have finished off a product that, according to Lush, should have expired last year. So I'm happy that I am getting through it before it goes bad on me, and I'm just really enjoying the scent overall. All right, guys, so there you have it. That is where I've landed. I'm looking forward to relaunching this project in January of 2021. I'm sure the Lush product will still be around, but I'm willing to bet there'll be a lot of brand new things that I'm going to try to work on. I'm gonna save my thoughts, my numbers, and all of that stuff for a wrap-up video for the year, but I really want to thank you for watching all of my updates throughout this year, and I hope that you're having a fabulous day.